this is Mystique and I welcome you to my digital sacred space. Today we are looking at any messages or any guidance that your spirit team has for you right now or at the time that you watch this video. So we have 3 piles over here. We have pile number 1 with rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. We have pile number 2 with fox spirit. Think on your feet. And we have pile number 3 with spider spirit. I'll hold it up to the camera just so you can see. This will be pile number 1, rabbit spirit. This is pile number 2, fox spirit. And we have pile number 3, spider spirit. So take your time if you need some more time to choose your pile. But I am beginning with the prayer. I feel like there could be a lot of new people watching my video, watching this video in particular, or at least you are not familiar with me. My name is Mystique and I am a watercolor intuitive artist, and I basically fuse spirituality and art. So I have my own method of divination which I call watercolor readings. This one is not going to be a watercolor reading. I'm just using cards for this one, but I do have lots of watercolor readings on my channel. I also have a separate playlist if you want to check that out, how watercolor reading works. Then you can check that playlist out and you can check the links in the description. But yeah, let's begin with the prayer. I want to begin by offering my love and my gratitude to you, my dear collective, my soul family. I feel like there's half of you that have watched all of my readings and always comment on all of my readings. Thank you so much. Your support means so much to me. I never even thought that I would be so appreciated, so loved and so supported, and my art and my original method of divination would be so supported. So thank you so much. This has only been possible because of you and for you, and I'm so happy that I get to do this every day of my life and that I'm able to offer you any clarity, any guidance that you need at the time that you watch my readings. I'm so fortunate to have each and every one of you as part of my collective and my soul family. So thank you so much for being here, my dear love. And yeah, I just want to begin the prayer by firstly saying thank you to you. And my heart just feels so full. So thank you for that. I also want to give my thanks to spirit guides. If you are wondering what that noise is in the background, it's actually raining. It's pouring rain here, but I have to keep the window open because I do not have a lot of light coming in, and if I close the window then the cards won't be visible at all. So I have to leave the window open. But if you're wondering what that sound is, the sound is of the rain. So yeah, I call upon your spirit guides, my spirit guides with divine love to help me guide pile number 1, 2 and 3 through their reading. Please allow me to give them any messages, any guidance, any warnings, anything, any clarity, anything that they need to know at the time they watch this reading. Please allow me to communicate that to them. My intention for this reading is to really provide them any guidance, any clarity that they need at the time they watch this or click on this video. So please allow all of the messages to come through and allow me to deliver all of the messages in a clear and beautiful, accurate way, so that this reading helps pile number 1, 2 and 3 in some way. I hope they find the answers to whatever questions that they are looking for. And for this, I offer my love and my prayers to you, my dear spirit guides, to you, my dear collective, to my angels, ancestors, and all of the non-physical beings that are present. I ask for your protection to protect this reading and my collective from any negative entities and any negative harmful intentions or energies. Please keep this reading and this space free and clean of any negative intentions or evil eyes. All of them, may they be returned back to their sender. Please protect this reading and this space and my dear collective who is going to be watching this pile, who is going to be watching this reading. I ask for your divine protection as I move through different piles and their readings. For this I pray and I thank you, and I will now begin with the reading. I will now see you at your pile, my dear pile number 1, 2 and 3. So, see you in a bit. Hello and welcome, my dear loves. If you chose pile number 1, you chose the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. I feel like this is a direct message from spirit. First of all, I was feeling intuitively that there is something that's picking up in your life, like there is something that is gathering momentum in your life. I feel like if you have been experiencing some kind of stagnation or a stalemate or a period of feeling like things are not going anywhere even though you're putting in so much work, I feel like things are about to pick up now, because there is a movement I'm feeling in your life right now. So let's say, for example, your finances just have been at the same level for quite a while now. So I'm seeing that your finances will go up, like up by 2-3 notches or 2-3 levels, and I'm seeing that energies are picking up momentum, and there's some kind of urgency. This is also an auspicious time if you want to start a new hobby, or you want to take up some new musical instrument that you want to play. Like, this is an auspicious time to start something new. I feel like you have been sitting on an idea that you have not taken action on in the physical world. I do feel like you've thought about how to do it or how to execute it, but you have not taken any action in the physical world as of yet. So this is a call from spirit to take the time. For some of you, I'm sensing that it's very small. It could be something like sewing, It could be something like spending more time with yourself, for example. It could be like a 15-minute meditation every day. And for some of you, it's really big. It's like learning a new language, or learning how to code, or building a website. Like for some of, so it's really different for each one of you. I'm also seeing that you felt like you were at odds with something. I don't know why that is coming through, but you felt like you were at odds with something, and I feel like that problem or that issue is going away or fading away quickly. So there is some kind of urgency. There's something that's picking up in your life for sure, because that is a strong energy that I'm feeling from this card right here. So let's get your tarot and let's get some more messages and guidance from your spirit guides and any angels, anything that they want to say. So we have quite a bit of cards. Wow, yes, the Fool. Yeah. Excuse me. So we have the Fool here. Now with the Fool, I'm feeling that you are on a verge of some kind of a new beginning. Like, I feel like you're on a verge of a breakthrough. I feel like, you know how scientists just have to like try so hard to invent something, and they try so hard. I'm being taken to Thomas Edison, who actually invented the light bulb, if I'm not mistaken. But he actually tried 400 or 100 something times or 700 times, and he was not successful. But on the 701st try, he was actually successful. So I feel like this time, at the time you're watching this reading, I feel like you're on the verge of a breakthrough, and this energy of stagnation, or this period of like stalemate, is kind of, I'm seeing literally melt away. I'm seeing that energy literally melt away from your life and dissipate from your life fully. And I'm seeing you kind of taking steps towards your new beginning, towards a new horizon in your life. I feel like you could be starting a new business, or you just recently changed your career path for some of you. But there is some new energy here. Like there is a change, there is a shift. Maybe you've come from being depressed to now being happy, because you are living more in alignment with your life. Maybe some of you move to a new place. This could be a literal new beginning, where you are literally traveling or moving to a new place, to a new country. For some of you, I'm seeing that you are moving within the same country, but this change of location helps you a lot, because it helps in magnifying your energies in a direction that is conducive to you and conducive to your well-being. So I'm seeing that this new move, especially if you're planning to move locations, wherever you're moving, this place is a beautiful place, and you're going to fall in love with it, and you're going to love being a part of this new earth, basically. I'm also seeing that it's a place where there's a lot of greenery, because I'm being taken to a movie called it's a Studio Ghibli movie. So it's a movie called Spirited Away, and in the beginning of the movie they show that the family is actually moving to the new town, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and they construct the whole house themselves, and they are making everything themselves, and it's such a fun movie. It's a kids movie, but it's a Studio Ghibli movie, so it's a really beautiful movie. So let's see your other cards. We have the Sun. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like you have been feeling disappointed in something, or you have been feeling despair for some reason, but I do see it fade away. I'm seeing a little bit of chaos in your mind. I'm seeing a whirlwind of thoughts in your mind. I'm seeing that maybe you had some worries, and then those worries turned into like ultra worries, and your mind was just caught up in those worries and in those kind of thoughts of doomsday thoughts where you felt like nothing that you did could possibly get you out of that situation. But I'm seeing that you will, because the sun card is the ultimate positive card, no matter whether it's drawn upright or reversed, and it's definitely an indicator that your life is turning around in some way. I feel like things are kind of like, I'm being shown like a wheel turning in your favor and turning in a way that you want things to be. Like, you won't feel like you're out of control or that life is happening to you. You're going to feel like life is actually working out for you and in your favor. So let's look at your other cards. We have the Muse of Emotions. Wow. I'm gonna place that here. We have the Nine of Inspiration, which is the Nine of Wands. Wow, we have the Queen of Cups, which is the Queen of Emotions. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. With this card coming out like this, Seven of Inspiration, I feel like you have been in this kind of zone for quite some time, where you were trying to push away at difficulties and problems kind of trying to overtake you in your life. And I feel like you tried really hard and you were really tired. I feel like there is this energy of you putting in a lot of effort to kind of save yourself from some kind of trouble or things falling apart. I feel like you were taking on a lot of responsibilities than you could, or that than you should. But there is a sunrise in the background and there is a star that's shining, and we literally have sun in your spread. So I feel like things are turning around in your favor. I feel like this is another indicator that things are turning around in your favor. With the Nine of Inspiration, I feel like I always take this card in this deck in specific as a self-love card. So no matter who you are, no matter what your gender is, it's very important that you do love yourself. So ask yourself at this time, what do you truly need to love yourself and to ease yourself through this new beginning, this new phase, this new chapter that you are entering into. I also have another reading called New Chapter of Your Life in next 3 months, in case you want to see what the future holds for you. I'll I'll leave the link of that in the description if you are interested, or you can just go to my channel because they are pretty recent. I think I did them about last month, so they are fairly recent. And you shouldn't have a problem finding it. But I always take this one as an indicator of self-love. I feel like you're also entering into an era of love, into a period of love where you are giving all of that love back to yourself. I feel like you used to give that love. You used to give your love to other people freely, but not to yourself. And I feel like that's changing in this upcoming phase of your life, where you are your first priority. I'm seeing you as your first priority. I'm seeing like the cycle being completed, or like things coming back full circle. And I'm seeing kind of you blooming. You are the one who's coming out of the flower. Like, maybe you felt like you are not the main character of your life, or that you shouldn't love yourself too much or whatever, but I feel like that's not really true. And we have Muse of Emotions, which is actually the King of Cups, but in this deck this is the Muse Tarot. So this is the Muse of Emotions, and we have the Queen of Emotions. So we have both of them here, although they are separated here in this spread. So that is telling me that you're not actually looking for a romantic partner. I feel like you were looking for a romantic partner, but as soon as that you started thinking, wait a second, if I am ready to give all of this love to someone else, what would happen? Or why don't I give all of that love back to myself first? And why don't I give all of that love to myself and see what happens. And it's almost like you are your own partner. And that is not to say that you won't have a romantic relationship. Of course you will. But it's just that I'm seeing you kind of focusing on yourself and being like, okay, no, I am my first priority. I am my first. It's like you are your first in everything. Like, sometimes when we are celebrating something, we think of another person, like, oh, I want to celebrate this with this person. I'm going to call this person. I can't wait to tell them that, I won this award, or I got this like big promotion. And I feel like you are that person for yourself. Like, you are the person you celebrate yourself with. And that is such a beautiful thing, pile number one. It's almost like this is all about you. Like, this new era, it's all about you. Because I'm not seeing any romantic partners coming in and trying to steal your shine or whatever. Like, this is all about you. And I feel like it's about time that you stepped into this main character energy, because this is such a beautiful energy that you are stepping into. I am literally smelling like the flowers of the new phase of your life, and it's so beautiful. Now I currently have a bit of cold, but spirit is telling me that you are finally the main character of your life. Like, you are your focus in this new chapter. And that is why things are turning around for you so quickly, is because you have taken the decision and you've made the choice to love yourself. And yeah, that is why you're so beautiful, or so handsome, or like whatever adjective you'd like. I'm also seeing with the Queen of Emotions here that there was something unique about you. I'm seeing somebody being called weird, or somebody being called different, or somebody feeling like they never belonged in their childhood and they were always alone. Because look at this card. And I feel like things are changing. Like, whatever reason, whatever thing or quality that was that you thought alienated you from the rest, is what is like that same quality, and that same quality is becoming the reason you are shining in this new phase. So you thought that that quality was actually the reason why you suffered so much, but that's not actually true, because this quality is the very reason why you're going to shine again, and why I can also sense that you could be intuitive in some way, or you are unlocking some kind of psychic ability in this new phase of life. I don't feel like you're trying to unlock some psychic ability. I just feel like this is something that Spirit is saying that is happening for you or to you, because I feel like Spirit is with you, working closely during this new period. So I feel like even though it is not your intention to unlock this ability, as you raise your frequency, as you raise in vibration, it's only natural that you come across divine wisdom and divine gifts and divine information. So yeah, I'm also seeing that for some of you, you are meeting your counterpart. So there is a indicator of that, because with this card here, I'm seeing this as a reflection almost of each other. And I feel like this relationship is going to be absolutely and utterly fulfilling on an emotional level. Especially if you have had relationships where you were not happy in the past, where any relationships, they don't have to be an ex, it could be like toxic family or toxic friends, any relationship. So sorry, pile number one, your video got cut off there. But yeah, as I was saying, if you were not happy in your relationships, there could be any relationships in your past where your authenticity was not celebrated, you were not loved. I am seeing that in this new relationship, or these new people that are coming into your life, I'm seeing you being the center of attention. I'm seeing you as like the spotlight is on you, you know. There is some kind of fame or you being well known for something. It could be your beauty, it could be like you making $1 million, and then everybody's kind of talking about you, like, did you hear about pile number one? Pile number one did so and so, and then they're like, oh yeah, I used to go to school with pile number one. Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm picking up here. And you have lots of nines here. 9, 9, 9. I'm being taken to nines here. And 3 times 3 is actually 9. So I feel like there's some kind of important cycle that is coming to an end. And there are new relationships coming in where you are accepted as you are loved as you are. And they are not going to ask you to change. They are not going to ask you to accommodate them. Like, they will not ask you to change so that you can accommodate them. I feel like they will accommodate you, and they will want to be your friend, and they will want you in their life because they realize how beautiful of a heart you have, and they are going to want to be friends with you because of that. And so it's not about like who's the most powerful or the richest or useful person, useful friend I can have. It's not a relationship based on conditionality of the physical world. It's very much a soul bond. So this could be your soul family that's coming in soon. That is what I'm sensing. Yeah, that's a strong message, like kindred souls. I just heard kindred souls, like you and they have a similar soul mission, and that is why you're coming in, like you're crossing each other's paths. That's what I'm feeling. I'm also seeing that for some of you, you could be climbing some sort of a ladder. This could mean like you climbing the corporate ladder, or you're getting a promotion, like something. There is a good news that is coming in for sure. There is a good news that is coming in. It could be physical or material abundance, specifically with the Queen of Materials coming out. It could be, yeah. For some of you, it's like a romantic partnership or twin flame, or for some of you it could be, if you are not looking for any serious partners right now, I do see that there's like you're going to have a lot of fun with this person. This is a great friend that you're going to meet. Then for some of you, it's actually financial abundance. For some of you, I'm seeing that you are getting a raise or a promotion or a bonus. Like, I'm seeing your boss being happy with your work and taking a notice of you and actually crediting you for your work. Then for some of you, I'm seeing that there are some psychic abilities that will be enhanced. So it's really different. For like, there are so many things that I said in this reading, so please take them as they resonate. Everything will not resonate with all of you because this is a general reading. But overall, I do see that things are turning in your favor, and definitely the wheel is kind of turning towards the more positive aspects in your life. And this new period, this new chapter that you're stepping into is something that is going to bring you a lot of abundance and a lot of happiness. And it's not even for some of you, those of you that don't want a romantic relationship, I'm kind of seeing you being happy by yourself. Like, you're not even concerned about like who is there with you or anything like that. I feel like you're just happy by yourself, and yeah, this is beautiful. So this is the energy, my dear loves, and these are the messages and guidance. I actually this reading was actually called Messages and Guidance, but Spirit just wanted to like just focus on everything good that is happening from now on, because I feel like you have gone through the period of stagnation, and that is something that's supposed to end by the time you watch this reading. So I'm so happy for you, pile number one, and yeah, Spirit has a lot in store for you. So I hope you are ready because there are many, many gifts and many blessings that are coming back into your life, and you're going to feel like you are fortunate and lucky in order to be alive. That's how you're going to feel. You're going to feel so happy about being alive and being a human on this earth. I'm so grateful to have you, my dear pile number ones. If you want to check out any more watercolor readings of mine, I will leave them in the description. I have a separate playlist. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at 𝒫𝒾𝓁𝑒28@gmail.com. The email address will be the first link in the description. And yeah, let me know if you like this reading. Subscribe to my channel if you want to be a part of my soul family. I'd love to have you here. And let me know if this reading resonated with you. And I'm going to take the time to thank all of the cards and the images on the cards for helping me channel. I want to thank you, your spirit guides and my spirit guides, for helping me do this reading. So yeah, pile number one, I will see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello and welcome, my loves. If you chose pile number 2, you chose Fox Spirit. Now, when I did pick out this card, I felt such an intense energy, such an intense like solar plexus, sacral chakra energy. I feel like you guys have really balanced lower chakras, and you're very grounded. You are like I'm seeing like good amount of self-esteem. I'm seeing you guys happy, honestly. Like you guys are in touch with your divine purpose, or you will be in touch with divine purpose if you are not yet. But this is a great card. I feel like this card has come out more of like Fox Spirit making his or her presence known to you guys, and this is really like a call from Fox Spirit that, you know, they are there with you, they are watching over you, they are protecting you. I sense a very fierce maternal protective energy. So whoever you are, pile number 2, I feel like the very first message is that they are watching over you and they are protecting you throughout this reading and throughout your life as well. So if you are going through something right now and you're wondering, you know, is spirit watching, is spirit helping, this is a confirmation. Take this reading as a confirmation that yes, because that is what I'm seeing here. Yes, they are definitely right there with you. They're definitely right there with you. So let's get some messages from your spirit guides. Messages, please. Messages for pile number 2, please. Okay. We have 3 of voices. Have you guys spent the last 24 hours or I just heard escape room. Maybe that is significant to some of you. Again with the eyes here, eyes. Do you feel like somebody is watching you but in a creepy way? Now, this message will not resonate with everybody, so take it as it resonates. But I'm seeing that only for some of you, I'm seeing that there could be some kind of entity or dark entity that's attached to you, that is leeching you off of your energy. Now, for those of you that is not a dark entity, it could just be your negative thoughts that are draining you, and your negative thoughts taking away your energy. You know, they are harming you, like your own thoughts are harming you. That's what I'm seeing. Spirit is saying that you need to find a door out of your mind and go out. Spirit is saying that you need to find a door to get out of your mind, because your mind is causing some kind of turmoil. I'm not saying that your mind is a problem here, my dear pile number 2. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just feeling that when you go through something traumatizing or something that is really painful in a short amount of time, what happens is that the body stores that pain and the mind kind of becomes, you start to have trust issues, right? If your trust has been broken, if you are betrayed, you start to have trust issues. So when another person comes along, you actually start to question, like, is this person good for me? Is this person going to cheat on me? Is this person going to leave me? Is this person loyal to me? Does this person have genuine intentions for me? You start to question these things, and it's like your mind is just going around in circles and circles and circles, and you are being tormented almost by the thoughts in your mind right now. So one thing you can do is, Spirit is asking you to do right now, is to focus positively in your life. Deliberately change your focus to things that make you feel good. It is okay for you to do that, and you're allowed to do that. Okay, don't feel like something is going to fall apart just because you're going to focus positively. No, you can, and you are allowed to, and it's absolutely safe for you to focus on the positive, because it's not going to be taken away from you. Okay, sometimes we are scared of being happy, because we feel like that happiness is not going to last and it's going to be taken away from us. And I feel like because you've gone through a lot, maybe you guys are my Scorpio pile, my 8th house pile, my Plutonic pile, my Lilith pile. So there's a lot of dark themes that the above category deals with on a regular basis. So I feel like you need to kind of push open the door so that you can see that there is actually a lot of light. Like, you don't have to trap yourself. So let's look at your next cards. We have Death here. Yeah, you are probably feeling like you're lost right now, or you don't know what is happening, or you're in a period of confusion, and something is falling apart for sure. Something is falling apart in your life. Now, even the fact that I'm saying it could be scary to you, listening and hearing that something is falling apart in your life. But I feel like whatever this thing is falling apart, like for example, let's say it's your relationships falling apart. You see that people don't want to hang out with you anymore. I feel like for a section of you, these things that are falling apart are not meant to be in your life, because they are not serving you. So the relationships actually that are falling apart from your life are actually of those people that want to take advantage of you, or want to keep using you, want to keep you in the dark, so they can keep making you feel guilty, so that they can keep shaming you for something, and kind of like use you for your energy. So I'm feeling that these kind of people are not serving you, and it's kind of like Spirit is coming and like cleaning. I'm literally seeing Spirit cleaning your life and being like, oh no, this person is not good, oh no, this is trash, oh no, this is garbage, like we need to clean this and get rid of this. This does not serve pile number 2. Pile number 2, I'm also feeling that you are going to come out of this period unscathed. You're going to come out of this death period. Wow. And you're going to feel great. You are celebrating something, and you're going to feel absolutely great. So this guidance video reading for today is actually about you going through a death period and feeling like some kind of loss or some kind of heartbreak that has, either it's recent, for some of you it's recent, for some of you it's in the past, for some of you this event has already happened and you're kind of feeling the repercussions of it right now, because I'm also seeing that you're well on your way to putting yourself first, and it's like you see how she's following the flowers here, and I feel like this is saying that you need to follow what makes you feel good about yourself and what makes you feel passionate and what makes you feel happy, and you need to follow your personal happiness and just keep going because you're going to end up with a 10 of cups. You're going to end up with your ultimate happiness with people that love you and celebrate you. So you're reaching towards some kind of end of something, and it's a new beginning because each ending is a beginning. So I feel like this kind of energy is leaving your life, and this is what is entering your life: celebration, joy, festivity, love, togetherness, happiness, shared wisdom, fun. That's what's entering back into your life, and this despair, pessimism, hopelessness, anxiety, worry is leaving your life, and that's the cycle that you are entering into. We have two of inspiration. We have tower coming under the death, and we have the sun. Wow. Okay. Now with these cards combination coming out here, this is definitely with death and tower coming out here. This is giving me another confirmation that yes, something is falling apart in your life. But I feel like things that are falling apart, like I already said, things that are falling apart, these things do not serve you, pile number 2. And I feel like it's actually the toxicity in your life, it's actually the stagnation in your life, it's actually the energy of anxiety, worry, and pain that is not serving you and that is meant to leave you right now. Like I feel like there's some kind of fated thing, there's some kind of fated element to this death period, this tower period that you're in right now. And it's like your soul planned this hardship, whatever hardship you're going through, your soul planned that they will incarnate as a physical human, meaning you, and that you will go through all of this and experience it firsthand, and you're going to get out of this just fine because we have the 10 of cups here and we have the sun here, and these two together coming out means that you're going to be happy beyond measure. You're going to be happy, like crazy happiness. You are going to be so happy that you can't even imagine the level of happiness that you're going to have. I feel like you're going to be beside yourself. That is the level of happiness. Wow. Okay, we have the strength, of course. I felt like there needed to be one more card for you, and that's the card I picked out for you. You actually received the strength, which is the 8th major arcana, ruled by Leo. I'm seeing there's an infinite supply of abundance, an infinite supply. I feel like you're cracking some kind of like matrix code, and you're like, okay, I know how this works, I know how to make abundance now, like I'll never be poor again, or I know what to do to attract love in my life. You know what I mean? And I feel like that is what is happening with you. You're cracking some kind of code with this tower period, and it's like, oh, I'm not scared of this tower period anymore because I know what to do to get myself out of this, because I don't have to stay in it anymore, because I know that all of this is just an illusion and I don't really need to focus on that. Like there is something psychic and divine that you're cracking. I feel like you're coming across some kind of truth of the universe, like the law of attraction, which is one of the sacred truths of the universe. It's the law on which this time-space reality is constructed. So I feel like it's that kind of thing. It's like, oh, I finally understand how the law of attraction works, and I know why it wasn't working for me before, but now I know why it works, and I know why it wasn't working. So I'm going to use the knowledge and the wisdom to now manifest my desired reality, to now have my like special person be attracted to me. And it's almost like you're attractive You're attractive, yeah, that's it. You're attractive, so things are being attracted to you, right? I don't mean in the sense that you're attractive in the sense that you're physically appealing, you guys. Pile number two, you are physically appealing, but that is not what I meant to say when I said you're attractive. When I meant to say um, you're attractive, I am talking about the quality itself of being able to attract something to you. And I feel like this is happening on all levels. I feel like you are really attracting everything, like emotionally, physically, abundance, everything. I feel like the way you get out of this tower period is like, it's like you're getting way up. You know what, like you've taken like a huge jump, and I feel like you will never be put down again. Like you're not going to be in this situation again, because I feel like you've kind of deciding that. And once you know how the law works, or once you know how this time space reality works, it's really like makes no sense, right? So I feel like you are just on fire, pile number two. With the sun and the strength coming out, you are shining. Some kind of spotlight is on you. I feel like you finally discovered your power and your strength. And I feel like out of this tower moment where you felt absolutely out of control, or powerless, or anxious, or worried about the future, like whatever this energy is right here, this is the exact opposite of this. So I feel like here you are not worried about the future. You trust in yourself, you trust in your future self, you have faith in your abilities and your gifts. And you are, it's like you can manifest abundance just by sitting at home, like if that's what you wanted. And that is what is happening for you, because that's what you want. So I want to just get one oracle card from this deck just for you. One final oracle card. I feel like this is the card. Wow, we have the animal, literally. Maybe you have some kind of divine connection to cats or foxes or lions, like because we have lion and fox here, which resemble each other, not totally, but um, they do slightly resemble each other, not completely, of course. But with the animal here, I feel like the animal spirits are really interested in your life journey, and they are watching over you. Maybe you're a Pisces, maybe you don't have to be a Pisces, you could be actually Leos, actually you could be Aries, you could be water signs. Pisces, why did I say Sagittarius? Sagittarius is not a water sign. But Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Yeah, you could be Libras, because I just heard Libra. But I'm seeing that you have some kind of divine connection with animals. And I'm not just talking about like the physical world animals, I'm actually talking about non-physical animals as well. Yeah, your crow. Can you hear that crow? That crow is definitely one of your ancestors or one of your spirit guides that is here to guide you. I'm seeing that a lot of animal spirits are here to guide you. You need only listen. Like they could be communicating in form of birds. Now he just won't stop. Yeah, I know, I hear you. I know. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, my dear pal number 2. So these are the messages and guidance for you, my dear pal number 2. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by emailing me, and my email ID is mystiquetarot28@gmail.com. If you like this video, please consider liking, subscribe. If you want to be part of my soul family, I'd be so lucky and happy to have you here. And let me know if it resonated with you. So this was it for your reading. I hope this was helpful for you. That was my intention to do this reading for today for you guys, pile number 2. And I'm praying for you, my dear pile number 2, because seems like you're going through something very intense here with the death and tower coming out together, just like side by side right here. And this period is going to end, so have faith in yourself. Please trust in your strength. because your strength is what is making you kind of come out of it. Of course, there's a lot of animal spirit help, there's a lot of help from the spiritual realm that is with you at the moment, but it is your strength, it is your light that is shining and radiating out and getting you out of this um, tower period, this toxic period, and that's what's coming to an end in your life. And you are now stepping into being so happy with yourself. So I'm so happy for you, my dear pile number 2. I hope that you always will be and always are happy with yourself, because you are truly one of a kind and you are a unique soul, and I'm fortunate and honored to have come across you. So yeah, my dear pal number 2, hopefully I'll see you in my next reading. If not, I thank you so much for watching this one. Mwah. Bye. Hello and welcome, my dear loves. If you chose pile number 3, you chose this gorgeous card. You chose the spider spirit. Make your dreams real. Now, when I asked to be tapped into the energies of pile number 3, which is you guys, and to channel for you, I'm actually sensing that there's some kind of secrecy, or I'm sensing like a veil between something. There's something being hidden from you. There is something that spirit wants to keep a surprise from you, my dear pile number 3. I feel like it's a birthday gift. Do you guys have your birthday coming up? I feel like there is some sort of a celebratory kind of energy here, and they are like, hush, 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 like, don't tell the reader. They are kind of hiding it from me a little bit, and because they don't want you to know that there's a surprise, but a heads up for you is there is a surprise, and it's a beautiful, amazing surprise that you're going to enjoy. So let's get into your tarot cards. Any messages and guidance for pile number? We have lots of cards that fell out, so I'm gonna take them. We have the 8 of inspiration. We have the Muse of Emotions, which is the King of Cups. We have the Hermit. Are you guys in your hermit period of life right now, where you are alone or focused on yourself? I'm sensing something about you being focused on yourself. I want to get this card as well. So this is the page, and we have the Fool. Okay. Wow. So the sun actually came out for all of the piles. Don't know what's going on. I feel like all of you who have clicked on the reading today are a match to some serious expansion right now in the consciousness of humanity, and you guys are really helping like the vibrational shift towards like the up leveling of the vibrations in the consciousness of the human. Okay, so we have the Hermit and we have the 8 of inspiration. Now the 8 of inspiration is actually the 8 of wands. There is a certain quickness. The surprise is coming in with sort of a quick, it's like a fireball that's going to erupt in your life, and I feel like every element of your life is being taken over by that fireball, but it's like a good surprise. It's a best surprise. It's kind of like a surprise where you are like, okay, pile number 3, you're winning $1 million. Not saying that this is what it is and you are winning $1 million, but I'm just saying that it's the scale of it is similar. The magnitude is like that, right? Like if you win $1 million, what is that going to do? It's going to change the way you live. You're going to learn how to invest. You're going to learn how you can spend that money, how you can invest that money, what you can buy for yourself. You could buy a new apartment for yourself. Like, you could do so many things with that money, and it changes your life, right? And I feel like this is like a fireball of a surprise that is also changing your life. It is possible that you called this surprise in, your vibration called this surprise in, because you are so spiritual. I feel like there is an element of you kind of attracting this to yourself. I feel like you got tired of the life where you had a lot of responsibilities, or you had a lot of like things you needed to take care of, and you were like, why do I have to live like this? I feel like there was some element to where people told you that you had to accept the job life or the corporate life, and you had just had to like accept it even though you were not happy, and you were like, no, 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 I'm gone, like I'm not doing that. And you actually made a different choice, and you were like, no, I don't accept it. If I don't enjoy my life, then there's no point. And it's almost like you started looking inward within yourself and started asking yourself, what will genuinely make me happy? What do I want? Okay, I don't really want to work too hard just to make money, just so I can have a house someday. I don't want to spend my life in debt, or I don't want to spend my life paying off student loans, because I actually took an education loan for my education. And it's almost like you're making really smart choices because you actually didn't accept the rules that this reality already has. And it's almost like I play by my own rules. You know what I mean? Like, you are saying that, you're saying that you play by your own rules, and you're like, no, I'm gonna do this for myself and by myself, and I don't mind that actually. And you have your own rules, and you are like, no, 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 I don't accept how this matrix is. I'm just going to build my own world. And it's like you're weaving your own world into existence. It's like, okay, I'm going to find a way to sit at home and make $1 million. Then that's exactly what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, it's something that is huge, and you figured it out alone, basically. That's what I'm seeing. And that idea, or this exploration, I just heard exploration, so maybe you're exploring something. But this is coming to you because you didn't accept how things were, and that is why you are a match to like a new solution. It's like you asked for this. You asked for a new solution to be handed down to you. And yeah, you're like, I'm going to live my life according to my own rules. I don't have to accept what other people are saying. It could also be something creative. Maybe you are an artist of some kind. Maybe you're a poet. I just heard poet, writers. I'm seeing like books. I'm seeing novels. I'm seeing romance books, poetry books. So you could be artists. You could be poets. If you are thinking of publishing your poetry, please do. Like, this is a sign from spirit. Please publish your poetry. Please publish your book. Please write that story that is in your drafts somewhere that you have not completed. I'm seeing some kind of, like, I'm seeing you sitting on a lot of ideas, and you have not put them out into the world. And it's time that you crystallize those ideas into the physical world, and actually like have people know about you, basically. Because we have the Sun and the Emperor, which is like the ultimate self cards. Like, there are no cards that scream self more than the Sun and Emperor to me. Like, the Emperor is literally like the most powerful being, most powerful energy in the deck. And Emperor is all about reclaiming your power and really being in charge of your life, being determined. He's not bossy, like he's not controlling, but he knows who he is and he knows what he wants, right? And I feel like that's the energy that you too have. And the muse of inspiration in this deck actually always reminds me of that movie Mad Max Fury Road. I think that's the name of it, with Charlize Theron, who is one of the most beautiful actresses, of course, and she's so talented. But you see how in that movie she too is kind of rebelling against some kind of like government or some kind of authority in that movie, and she actually takes like a bunch of people with her in a car, and they drive through the desert to find out like they're in search of water, and they're actually in search of like food and stuff, only to find out that that's actually not there. So I'm feeling with you it's a similar kind of thing where you kind of set out alone. You kind of set out alone to look for this kind of solution, and you are actually getting that solution for sure. You are definitely getting it. It's so beautiful that I was taken to that movie, and you see how there is a pyramid behind here in this card. It just it's it's just telling me that there's something mysterious, like there was something that you didn't know, and you asked spirit, make it known to me, like make it known to me. That's what you said, or with your thoughts, with your vibration, if you didn't say it out loud. And you said like, I want to know about this. How can I do this? Like, how can I make $1 million sitting at home? How can I bake without this so and so ingredients? How can I sew without this? I feel like there could be something like you could be coming from some kind of lack, or where you didn't have all the resources that you needed to establish your dream. And I feel like spirit was like, okay, we need to help pile number 3. We need to help pile number 3 because they are doing something phenomenal here. And I feel like this is something that is big, because we have two kings coming out, we have emperor coming out, we have sun coming out, we have fool coming out. So these are really powerful major arcanas, and this is very powerful energy at work here. So I feel like this is something that's coming in quick, and this is something that you have invited, that you have asked for. If you have asked for something recently, it's coming true. Whatever it is for all of you, it will be different. But if you have asked for something, it is coming in for you for sure, and it's coming in quick. I'm also seeing like wings of fury. I just heard wings of fury. So wings of fury, like wings of fire, something to do with fire. I'm being shown the scene where Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games is actually set on fire, and she's known as the girl on fire in that movie. um, I'm being shown like you are here to not accept things the way they are, basically, and you are changing the face of the earth by changing. And no, wait. You are changing the face of the earth by not accepting how things already are, and by wanting things being done your way. So let's say you are observing into the world, and you're looking out into the world, and you're seeing that world is primarily narcissistic, nobody cares about each other. And you're like, I call forth a loving world. I call forth a world where people actually care about animals. I call forth a world where we all love each other. I call forth a world where we are always supporting each other and happy with each other's success. And I feel like that's what you're being a match to with the crows coming out here. I feel like your spirit guides are very strongly with me and with you during your time here on earth. But there is a huge indicator, like a huge sign, like a huge energy present here, that's like, okay, we are helping pile number 3 kind of make their dreams oh my god, I just saw this. Make your dreams real. Oh my god, you are literally weaving your world. You are weaving a new world into shape. You are creating a new world. So that's what you're creating. You are so empowered, pile number 3. You are so empowered and so beautiful. Please take whatever adjective you like. Like when I keep saying that beautiful because I feel like beautiful is kind of neutral and goes with everything. But yeah, you can change it to fit you however you want. It's like you are drinking some kind of gift from the universe. You drank some idea, or you are receiving something from the universe that will just open your eyes to, maybe you're doing like ayahuasca or something. Now, I do not promote the use of recreational drugs or even like herbal medicines or psychedelic medicines. This is completely your choice, but that is just what I'm seeing somebody do ayahuasca or peyote, like take medicinal psychedelics in order to, it's like you're opening your eyes to another dimension, and what you're seeing, what you're witnessing changes you forever. And now you're like, okay, I will never be the same because I know what I saw, and I know that the world isn't like that, and so I don't have to do things the old way. I can actually create my world. And I feel like there's some kind of realization with this ayahuasca medicine or this psychedelic trip that you are on, that you are the creator of your life and that you can do whatever you want here. And that is exactly what you're doing. I feel like you're coming out and being like, okay, I know now I have this knowledge because I did the psychedelic medicine, and now I know this about this universe, and I can actually manage this. And there's something creative for sure with you. There's something that's very creative. But let me get an oracle card just because this is so good. I really like this energy. Wow, we have the mountain literally. Okay. And we have the hunter. I feel like with the hunter coming out, I feel like you're not, we have the medallion in the back of the deck. But with the hunter coming out there, I feel like you're not, this is not talking about actual hunting, but I feel like you are going towards the light. You are after light. I feel like, some people are here and they don't care that what they are creating is actually darkness, what they are creating is conflict, and they are not conscious, and they don't want to be conscious of what they are creating, right? But I feel like for you, it's like you are creating some kind of light itself, some kind of a light code. Maybe you're writing a book that is going to help millions of people, or like it's something that is going to help the collective, the human collective in specific. And yeah, you are with the sun coming out. This is another confirmation, I feel, because we literally have the light is like the light here. So I feel like the sun card and the light here is really speaking about either you are the light or you are bringing light to things that need to be brought to light. There's something that, see, again with the mountain here, he's standing in the middle in a hole here that looks like a keyhole to me, honestly. And there's light there again behind him. So I feel like it's like a sunset behind him. That's how I'm being shown that. Are you guys 30 years old, or is 30 like an important number, 30? I'm seeing this person almost kind of standing in the middle of the mountain, inside the middle of the mountain, and being like, I'm waiting, you know? Like you're waiting and watching and observing. I feel like if you were waiting and watching and observing in order to make this dream real or to create whatever it is that you're trying to create, um, you are definitely managing to do that now. You're definitely managing to do that. I'm also seeing here a lot of green, which is the heart chakra, the anahata. I feel like you are experiencing some kind of awakening, a deep, deep, huge spiritual awakening where you realize that, oh my god, I really am connected to everything in existence. And I feel like that experience kind of jolts you awake. And you're like, okay, wait a second, if I am connected to everything that exists, and I am everything that exists, then what should I do now? Like, what am I supposed to do from here? Like, what can I create now? And the moment you ask that question, I feel like the answer is kind of coming to you, and I feel like you've always known the answer, but there is something you're doing that is just setting fire to the old paradigms and old patterns and old toxicity that has plagued the human species. And there is something that's being cleansed, like you're cleansing human species of something. I don't know if you are aware of that you're doing this, or you're not aware, but you are definitely doing this. That's what's coming out from this reading. Like, it's like the time of apocalypse, but this is the good kind, because this is necessary. Anyway, this was it for your reading, my dear. Pile number 3, this was a bit like unique. This was one of the most unique collective that I have read for. I don't know who you are, pile number 3. Like, who are you? You are seriously amazing. The spirit is highly encouraging you to go for like ayahuasca if you've been thinking about doing some kind of psychedelic medicine. Be careful, please do your research, please be safe, please make sure that you are safe and well taken care of during your trip. But yeah, that's what I saw for you. If you want to book a personal reading with me, my email ID will be in the description, mystiquetarot28@gmail.com. You can email me. If you like the reading, please consider subscribing. If you are not a part of my soul family yet, I'd love to have you here, and let me know if it resonated with you. Hopefully I'll see you in my next reading. I take the time to thank you, to thank all of the cards that I used today. Thank you so much, Spirit, for helping me give my collective the most beautiful messages and guidance from you. And yeah, I'll see you in my next reading. If not, I thank you so much for watching this one. Bye.